Hello and welcome to the SMBB show. Today we're going to talk about why you need absolutely to take care of every single of your followers. Hi, if you don't know me, I'm Gabriel and here we talk about in this show to grow your brand on social media especially. So, if you do not want to miss any episode of this series, don't forget to save the playlist, subscribe and check the bell icon. What is the point of caring about each and every one of your followers? It's really important because if you cannot take care of one person, you cannot care about 10, 100 or 1,000, etc. numbers of person. This is impossible. What is the best thing to do in this case? That's really simple. You simply have to care about each and every one of you followers. But how do you do that? As simple as talking with them, engaging with them, and actually caring about their opinions, what they want is really important to know. Because if you continue to give content that they don't like, they won't follow you as much. So that's really important to keep in mind. As always, you know that I'm a big believer that you should give value to your audience as much as you can without wanting to have anything in return. That's really important. But what I think with all this growth strategy that you see on YouTube or any on the internet in general, those strategies are more to go wide, I would say, to get a lot of people, get big numbers. But think about it. What do you want? Big numbers or big results? I'm sure you want big results. If you want some, tell me in the comments if that's the case. If you are the kind of person that want big results, big numbers are not necessarily the solution to this. You can have 5 million fake followers with 13 likes on each of your posts. And if you want to get brand deals or to get sponsor or anything related to that, brands are not going to work with you if you do those kind of stuff. That's an extreme case. But I also think about follow for follow or things of that nature. DM groups also. Those things kind of work, and if they work for you, great. But I think there is another approach you can use that is really much more interesting. I'm talking about instead of aiming for going wide, going much deeper in your audience. What I mean by that is not necessarily to touch a lot of people, not, I would say, influence them, but to have an impact on them. That's how they're gonna follow you. How can you have an impact on people, but also to do it as a certain scale? Because that's great, but you want to grow your account. And I'm sure you want to grow it rapidly, but if you want to grow it well, you shouldn't only aim for numbers, as I said. Aim for going deep into your audience, and if you are constantly doing that every day, your account will grow for sure. So, what is the strategy I recommend to do exactly what I've said? Simple. Have you ever heard about the $1.80 Gabriel? That's a simple strategy that you could apply to grow your audience over time. Now, let me warn you there. That's not something you will do one time, you will have tremendous results. That's something you need to do every day, the most you can, and over time it grows a really great following. The principle is simple. There are basically two ways of getting famous on social media. One of your videos become a viral post and you blow up, or the second option is to, become a part of the community. So, what you are gonna simply do is to go on specific hashtags that are related to your niche, and you are gonna take the 9 first posts, the most popular posts of this hashtag, like and comment on them. I also advise you to follow them. Some people may not, and that's fine. The key is that the person that has posted the post you are commenting on remark your action and thank you for that. So they are interested in your thing, and if they like, they may subscribe to you, and because you have been kind with them, they will kind of give back the love that you gave to them. Of course, that happens not at 100% of the time, But when it happens, it is clearly powerful. As I said, it's about going deep into your audience and not going wide. So, as I said, you can follow those people. It may grow your numbers of following accounts on a profile, and that's not really pretty, I understand that, but I think people are gonna more see that you've done some effort, you have gave some value to them on their post. So you can do whatever you want. Personally, I prefer to follow them so they can remark my action. And you do that on one hashtag, and after that you've done this for one, you did this for 10. If you do 10 per day, trust me, you're gonna get some really great results over time. As I said already, that's not a strategy which is quick, that's a strategy which is efficient. That's the best way, I think, to grow a great audience that is gonna follow your work over time. And of course, this strategy can be changed a bit to be applied on other social media platforms. This method that I've told you is more for Instagram, but you can use it on Facebook, I believe. Just simply go on certain, I don't know if it works, I don't use Facebook that way, but that's something to keep in mind if you want to grow your audience on Facebook. You can go search on certain hashtags, see certain posts, and do the same thing, basically. On Twitter, simply search some terms that are related to what you do, to your niche, the content that you are giving, and just engage some conversation. That's the goal of Twitter. If you're on YouTube, you can go on a video and give a really meaningful comment. If you try to give the best comments you possibly can, your comment can rank, and that way people are going to be more interested in what you do. You often see sometimes you have comments that are on the top with like 170 likes, and people have higher chances to be interested to be like, who is this guy? And they may check your account and they may like it. That's better than nothing. You may end up getting 3 followers. If you get just 3 followers per day that engage with your contents daily, over time it grows in a much bigger number, and that's what you want. So I hope this video helped you in any way, and remember, that's not a game of going wide but going deep. The people that have the most comments on their posts are the ones who really care about the people that are following them and are delivering them value, and that's it. I hope you've liked this. Put a like if you like this. If you didn't, put a dislike, that's fine. Don't forget to subscribe, and I see you on the next one.